Okay. This is stone number 1. This is a lightning ridge piece. It has really pretty play of color. You have to excuse the video. You know, I'm just not good at capturing it, but you can see it's got blue and green, and it's got some yellow and some orange. It's actually got a little bit of like a reds around the edges. This is a real pretty stone. And let's see the weight on it. Give me a second. Okay. You actually can almost see it better looking at it that way. And it's 0.76 carats. So that would be the first one. We're going to go through all of these. This stone here is pretty thin, unfortunately. It's got some pretty color. Hang on one second. My hands don't work really well, but like I said, these are just rubs. They're roughly shaped. I'm trying to get it not under the direct light where it glares, and then you can't see the play of color. But this is a pretty decent stone. It's got really pretty play of color in it. And this one weighs 3 carats. Okay, this one here. I'm not sure if you can see that well enough or not. But that's got a really pretty play of color as well. Pretty thick. I had it marked on the back because I was going to cut it, but I never got around to it. And that one's 1.5 carats. Let's see if that can show better. Okay. This is a free form. This one, the back needs to be worked on. You can see it's got greens and yellows and oranges. A little bit of pink in there. Oops. And this one weighs in at almost 2 carats, 1.98. Let me see here. This one here doesn't look like much under, and I've tried so hard. This has got a green pinfire pattern throughout. But for some reason, I have the hardest time trying to get it to show on camera. You can kind of see it there. Trying to move it away from light, and I'm in a darkened room. But when I had all the lights on, you really couldn't see it because everything was washed out, so. Seeing as I move toward the light. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see it there. And like I said, these are all rubs. And this one weighs in at 5.89 carats. And this one I have such a hard time getting to play a color on these things. And it's got some potch along the top. May have to be downsized a little bit to concentrate more on the bottom side of the stone here. But that does have color in it. And this one weighs in at 2.52 carats. Hang on. See if you can see this one here. This is a real pretty stone. A lot of color. Look at that. It's a smaller stone. Weighs in at almost 0.58 carats. This one here's got some pinfire and like reds and oranges. This is, I believe this is one of the meant to be pieces, and I kept it as thick as I could. It's got a fairly high dome on it. Woo! Dropped it. Of course I did. See, now I can't get the... I was showing play of color a lot better before he dropped it, but anyways. And that is not a crack, that's a potch line. And just so that you know. And this one weighs 3.2 carats. Okay. This is another one that has like the green play of color in it. It is so hard to get. I am trying, believe me, hon. I apologize. This one weighs 2.7. This has got some pretty color in it too. A pink spot in it. We've got greens and golds, and blues. This one weighs 2 carats, 2.07. And I've got this little heart that's got red and yellow and orange. I gotta give whoever can do videos of these stones and get the color to show, because I don't know how they do it. Of course, when all I have is a cell phone, I suppose if you have more sophisticated equipment, it can show off the beauty of these stones. You can kind of see it on an angle there. You don't have to hold it on an angle in person to see it, but just on the video. The little heart weighs 2.4 carats. A thin little piece that, little crystal opal. And this one, oh, there we go. See if I get it in the shadow a little bit, it shows a lot better. Some pretty color there. This one weighs 0.9 carats. A thick little, this is a lightning ridge dark opal. This one weighs in at 1.81 carats. This is another lightning ridge black opal. Alright, a minute. Oh, you know what? This is a doublet. Apologize about that. That's a doublet. It's one of my doublets. I don't know how they got mixed in. Okay. Let's go with this one. This is a Cooper PD. I don't know, this one is the first ones out of a parcel that I got from the Blacklighters. And it's got that blue hue and it's almost a crystal. Could probably take the haze off the back of it and it would probably be a crystal opal. That one weighs in at 1.94 carats. Hang on a second, I gotta sit down here. I have really bad back issues and standing is just not helping me. Okay. Hang on. Where is my finger at? Oh, there it is. I think. Hang on a second. Oh, there we go. Hang on, I'm trying, dude. Bear with me here for a second. While my big gloppy fingers. And I just cannot get the play of color to show. Gosh darn it. No, I don't know where it went. There it is. This is so aggravating. And then like I said, my sister called me and I wind up on the phone for an hour with her and so much stuff going on. So I apologize for this taking so long to get this video to you, but I just can't get the play of color to show. It's driving me crazy. But it does have real pretty color in it. Not super bright, but probably a 2 or a 3. This one weighs, hang on, 0.635 carats. I don't have any real super tiny ones. I have 2 or 3. This one's real pretty. I love the color of this one. This was like a witch's hat, Lightning Ridge opal. It was from a piece of rough that I got off of opal auctions, actually. But it cut this. At first I thought it was gonna be what's the pattern called now? The one that everyone talks about, but this is actually flagstone pattern. Blues and greens. And this one weighs 0.78 carats. Let's see. I'm trying to get you, show you the bigger ones or the ones that have the most color in them. I have a big old hair. But anyways, this one is 1.02 carats. A triangle. And for some reason I love the drop shapes. This one's got a lot of color in it too. This is a drop shape. A lot of real vibrant green. And this one weighs 1.18 carats. It's another triangle. I believe this was a Lightning Ridge from a parcel of Lightning Ridge rough that I cut. This blue, and there's a little bit of green in there too. Hang on. I can't hold on to things, so. And this one weighs 1.34 carats. This is another triangle, which I really like. Come on. It's got a... Remember, these are rubs. They're not totally finished stone, but it does have like a broad flash green pattern. It's a bigger stone. That's 3.06 carats. And this one here, this is a little bit of a smaller stone. Looks like it's got some floral and some pinfire pattern. This is Lightning Ridge. It's a dark opal. And this one weighs in at 0.87. Ugh. It has been unbelievably hot here in Illinois, so you can see this has got a nice pinfire pattern to it as well. Good size piece, good color. 1.08 carats. This one is one of my favorites. It's a little bit, this is all pinfire. but it's got all the colors in it. This is, I believe this was a Cougar PDPs. Like I said, I get a lot of my rough from the Blacklayers. I haven't bought anything from them in probably about a year. It's been a rough year. I lost my dad in January, so it's been a little rough, but so I haven't done any real cutting or anything for that long. But you can see it's got a lot of color in it. Good, decently thick stone, pretty good dome on it. It's almost a carat and a half, 1.46 carats on that one. I'm trying to see which side is here. This is a Lightning Ridge from a Lightning Ridge parcel I got from 53 Frogs, I think. I don't know, I've done this over a number of years, and then, you know, little by little I set some in jewelry, and then sold some, and that kind of thing. And so they all kind of got blended together, and I can't remember which stones came from which parcel, but this, wish I could show you the color on this, but that's a little bit better. That one weighs in at 0.76, or 1.76, excuse me. This is another one that's got some pretty color, an interesting potch line to it. Ah, what is up with my hands today? Anyways, that one weighs in at 1.12 carats. I'm just looking to see. This is a crystal that is real pretty. It almost kind of reminds me of Ethiopian, because it's like so crystal clear other than the color. Hang on, I gotta move out of the way. Move! I gotta move out of the way so the dog can get out. Move! Go on! My art desk where I'm doing this is kind of blocks the door to the dog's crate. And he was in there sleeping, and now he wants to go out. I wish I could get this one to show, but it's, like I said, it's a crystal, and it's so hard to get it to show color. I'm wondering if I set it down on this black. I don't know. Hard to show. Where's it at? There it is. There's blue and green and stuff. So, and that one, that's a little one. It's 0.37 carats. So, let me see what other ones are looking. We've got this one. Nice play of color. 0.96 carats. This one here is, I know this is a Lightning Ridge. Actually, I think this one is a doublet. No, yeah. Yeah, this is a doublet too. Ah, darn. Like I said, they kind of got all jumbled. Let me see here. Let's see. I need like sticky fingers or something, but you can see the play of color there on that one. That's 1.04 carats. This one here has a full spectrum of colors. Pinfire again, 1.69 carats. Here's an itty bitty teeny weeny one that's got a ton of color. I know you can't tell, but it's super bright. But it's tiny, it's like less than half a carat. Oh, 0.54. Then I've got one that's real small, but it's super bright. This is a round. This Cooper Petey is 1.05 carats. Here's the itty bitty teeny weeny one. And I mean super itty bitty teeny weeny, but a ton of color. This is like less than half a carat. It's like 0.47, I think. Yep. 0.47, but I love that piece. It's so tiny and it's so colorful. Alright. Then I've got another teardrop shape, whatever you want to call it, teardrop shape. Color throughout. That's 2.05 carats. Another teardrop shape. A little bit smaller. But nice color to it. 1.62 carats. Hang on, can't get my fingers around this one. You can't see the play of color on this one hardly at all on the camera. But it does have now I can't pick it up. My hands are just not working tonight. Anyways, 0.70 carats. And I've got this one here. This is Cooper Petey. Just cannot get the play of color right. I don't know. I'm doing the best I can. Anyways, that one's got 1.6 carats. And this one here, 0.64 carats. Another drop shape. This one here's got 1.32. So there's some really small ones, but most of them are around a carat or a little bit bigger. And then you have a couple that are much bigger. That one is 0.65. I am sweating, boy. It's so humid. It's got a nice play of color on that one. 0.71. That one here is 0.82. Here's an itty bitty guy. Trying to remember. Which, I keep dropping them, so I don't know. Hang on a minute. I don't know. That one there is a little, that's probably one of the smallest ones, 0.36. Another couple other small ones that I've got. This one here is 0.45. Keep dropping them. That one's 0.67. Hang on. That one there is 0.67. This one here, I know this one's a lightning ridge. A little bit directional, but it's a smaller piece, 0.70. Sweating to death. Ah, darn it. This is Pinfire. This is Cougar PD. Actually, I think this is meant to be, maybe. $1.1 carats. That one is 0.82. Trying to get through these. All of them have nice color. Some of them have extraordinary color. That one's 1.29 carats. This one, if you can get it in the light right, it's got like gold around the edges, but then it's got a broad flash green through the center. I just can't get it to show up very well. 1.34. Oh, hang on, gotta sit for a second again. Oh. This has some red and gold. 0.40 carats. These are real nice for like tiny ring stones. Ring stones. I love this little piece. Super bright. I mean, it's got like a broad flash pattern, but it's like runs full across the stone. It's real pretty. Yellows, greens, golds, a little bit of blue. That's 0.33 carats. Here, let me show you. Just so you believe me here. And this one here. It's mostly like green pinfire. It's a pretty thick stone. 2.69 carats. This is a lightning ridge. Dark opal. Good. I don't think it's totally black, but it's a dark opal. And this one is 1.62 carats. I'm trying to get all these in. My battery's running low again because I sat on the phone with my sister for an hour. This is the green pinfire, which I love this because it looks like little, like green, like fireworks. Come on. Get up in my fingers here, dude. Unfortunately, it's a very thin little piece. Might have to be made into a doublet. 0.43. And then I'm just going to go through the rest of these real quick while they're on the table here. There's a little triangle here. As you can see the color, it's 0.74 carats. There's a little green and gold. 0.53. Ah, don't drop it. Hate if I drop them on the floor so I can never find them. This is I love the gold and the yellow in the bottom part of this teardrop. Real pretty, real bright. Nice size stone. 1.3. Here's a triangle. This one's got is 1.06. Trying to get through all of these for you. Can't get the color to show up on it. It's got a pretty green flash to it. 1.95. This one here, 1.30. This is I think this is a crystal, lightning rich crystal if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, blue crystal. .71. This one is gold and green and yellow. Teardrop shape, 0.87. Another teardrop. I think this is a, yeah, this is a crystal from Lightning Ridge as well. 0.93. We're getting there. I had it where it was showing a little bit like gold and it's a pinfire pattern as well. I'm gonna have to look up a book on how to video or take pictures of these things, because obviously I'm not very good at it. Another teardrop shape. It's green. It's actually like a green broad flash when you get it at the right angle, but I can't. Like I said, there you can see some of it there. And that one is 1.03. Couple of lot smaller stones here. Another teardrop shape. That one is 0.65. This one's got a lot of color. That's pretty small. 0.46. And this one, the end broke off of it, and I never got around to fixing it. But the piece that was left has a lot of color in it, so it would have to be finished on that side. And that one is 0.88. A couple more. This I know is a Lightning Ridge piece. That is 0.62. This one reminds me, it looks like a boomerang, but it's got some pretty color to it, so. It's small though, 0.42. Oh, okay. And then this one. And that one is 0.59. Okay, then I have this one I'm not really sure. I won this on a contest, and I know I put you down face down, so you can't see anything right now, so hold tight for a second. I won this contest. I know it's Lightning Ridge. Has a ton of color. Reds, greens, golds, blues. And it is dark. It is a black opal. That one I might sell separately. I'm not sure. I want to make sure that it's an Australian opal first. Okay, and then I have these are the doublets. I'm not going to weigh these out because weighing them out, it takes too long, and weight isn't a real big factor in doublets, but I absolutely love this one right here. But there's 5, there's actually 6 here. That's those 6. And then I have, hang on. God darn it. Okay, I just dropped these on the floor. But that's a doublet. And that's a doublet. And that's a doublet. Now I just have to find where I dropped it on the floor. Where are you? Oh. Anyways, there's a couple more around here somewhere. There's one of them. Hang on. And that's a doublet. Okay, and now for the 2 extra pieces that I told you about that I wanted to sell kind of separately. And I know which one is still on the floor somewhere. The doublet. Didn't find all of them. This piece is meant to be. I cut this one, I would say 4 years ago. And it has really pretty pinfire throughout all the colors. It's a 14 karat stone. Thick. See, I was going to try and cut it. I wrote on the back of it, no big deal. But it's got all the colors, all pinfire throughout. Very pretty stone. I think I'm asking $140 for that stone. And my pride and joy, if I can get the lid off of this thing, man. And this piece is a Cooper PD light opal. Oh, that meant to be piece is 9 something carats, I think. This is the 14. This is 14.1 carats. This is absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous stone. I want at least $200 for that one. Okay, and then I have the 4 pieces of boulder opal. The one big piece of boulder opal that I didn't even attempt to cut, but it does have the opal going through it. 2 lines of it. If you want to attempt that. Then I have this boulder. This is all boulder opal rough. Got a ton of color in it. I just hate cutting boulder opal. So messy. The ironstone is so messy. But this is a pretty piece. And then someone's saying, oh, there's a lot of pots in it. There's a ton of color in this stuff too. I mean, you can see. I'm just gonna lay the pieces out. So maybe when I got a lot of ironstone still in it. Like I said, it's not cut. It's just, it's rough opal, so. They're just, some of them I rubbed them a little bit just to see. That one's real nice. That one's real nice too. A lot of blues and greens in boulder opal. I'm trying to get this done because my battery's running out. This is all the boulder. Like I said it's boulder rough because I haven't cut it. But it has a lot of color in it. Look at that, blues and greens, real pretty. And this one almost looks like a heart, and it's got like a red thing through it, and that's boulder opal. Well, that's just the way it came to me. Look how bright that is. So if you don't mind cutting boulder, this is some pretty nice stuff. Look at that. A couple more pieces of it. There. Another piece here. So somebody had mentioned to me, oh, it looks like a lot of potch. You can tell. There's a ton of color in this. Look at that. And this is, like I said, it's not even cut yet. So, and the last piece of the boulder that I've got there. I have these two pieces. I think I picked these up on Opal auctions. If you're interested, I might just throw them in there. So, but that's what I've got. So let me know, okay? Thanks for being so patient.